There is a realm at the roof of the world where the earth reaches up to touch the heavens. A place where civilization fades in the rearview mirror and the raw, untamed wilderness takes over. Welcome to the far west of Tibet, the northern foothills of the Himalayas. Here, beneath the shadow of giants like Mount Everest, time doesn't just slow down. It stands completely still. From flocks taking flight over glassy azure waters to solitary wanderers navigating the harsh, breathtaking terrain, this is the third pole of the earth. To travel the Ali South route is to drive directly into the unknown. The roads stretch out like ribbons across a barren, beautiful infinity. Every turn reveals a different world. One moment you are traversing deep, vibrant green valleys, and the next, you are standing before the ancient sun-baked ruins of lost empires. You share the road not with traffic, but with wild herds racing the wind beneath the holy gaze of Mount Kailash. It's not just a road trip, it is a pilgrimage of the soul, witnessing the most extreme and majestic landscapes our planet has to offer. Our journey truly begins by leaving Lhasa behind, pushing through relentless rain and snow, winding up dizzying mountain passes that break the 5,000-meter mark. And then, the clouds shatter, sunlight floods the valley, revealing Yamdrok Lake. It spreads out across the visual field without warning, a massive, sprawling canvas of brilliant turquoise, dotted with islands and hugged by lonely, winding roads. It holds secrets like the Rituo Temple, one lake, one temple, one solitary monk, guarding a peace that feels entirely disconnected from the modern world. But the landscape here is fickle, shifting from gentle warmth to harsh, biting cold. As we approach Puma Yumko, heavy clouds press down upon the surface. Yet when the skies clear, the lake transforms into an unimaginable spectacle. It freezes into a fractured masterpiece of deep, crystalline blue. The ice cracks and splinters like a giant, delicate mosaic, meeting the jagged, snow-capped peaks at the very edge of the horizon. It is a sight that is as freezing as it is incredibly tender. Following the borderland further west, the asphalt ends. The path becomes a bone-rattling trail of rock, pit, and snow. Our destination? The 40 Glacier. As it slowly comes into view, it doesn't look like a mountain, it looks like a colossal, frozen waterfall of blue and white. Stepping into it is like walking into a labyrinth of compressed time. These towering shards of ancient ice have been locked away for tens of thousands of years. It is one of the most accessible, yet utterly otherworldly glaciers on Earth. Leaving the ice behind, the world opens up once more. A giant white wall of snow seems to glue itself to the horizon, guiding us to the absolute end of the road, Chongba Yumko. Nestled quietly under the peaks, its waters are a mesmerizing, almost unbelievable shade of cyan, as the cold wind whips across the surface, creating endless layers of ripples. You realize you've reached the edge of the world, a place untouched, pristine, and waiting just for you. If the first leg of our journey tested our resolve, this next chapter rewards it. We begin at the glassy surface of Dwina Ko, where a massive wall of snow-capped mountains reflects perfectly in the stillness. Driving along Highway G219, the landscape feels beautifully desolate. We even catch a Tibetan wild ass pausing on a ridge, keeping a cautious eye on our convoy before disappearing over the crest. Out here, we are just temporary visitors in their ancient domain. But to capture true magic on the plateau, you have to beat the sun. We push through the pitch black, freezing pre-dawn hours to reach Ranwu Lake. And as the twilight fades from deep blue, it happens. The first golden rays pierce the horizon, bleeding down from the summit of Amajimi. Inch by inch, the light ignites the entire mountain range. No filters, no artificial lighting, just an unpredictable, breathtaking display of nature waking up. With the sun fully up, our crosshairs are set on the ultimate prize, Mount Everest. The paved roads give way to rugged, snow-dusted trails and frozen wetlands. As we enter the Everest region, the scale of the Earth shifts. We cross the surreal 100,000 sand dunes, via a vast river valley where Everest and Lhotse stand shoulder to shoulder in the distance, looking like a massive snow-crowned pyramid anchoring the Earth. To get closer, we have to conquer the infamous 108 turns, a dizzying, serpentine road carved right into the barren mountainside. But crossing the pass reveals a sight few will ever witness. 5 8,000-meter giants lined up in a single, awe-inspiring row. As dusk falls, the last golden light of the day touches the summit of Everest. In this silent, glowing moment, looking out at the peaks, you finally understand why this place is called the Seats of the Gods. Standing near the ancient, crumbling ruins of an earthen fortress, it feels as though the structure was built specifically as a frame for this exact view. Our final stretch takes us to Ko. The water here isn't just blue, it's a brilliant, fierce turquoise, like a massive sapphire dropped onto the roof of the world. With the Shishapangma snow mountains looming in the background and a herd of wild asses kicking up dust as they gallop freely across the plains. The plateau leaves us with one final reminder. This land is wild, untamed and absolutely unforgettable. To understand this landscape, you have to look beyond the mountains and gaze into the human spirit that endures them. Returning to the shores of Yamdrok Lake, we find Rituo Temple, often called the loneliest sanctuary on earth. For centuries, this tiny outpost has been guarded by a single monk. When one passes away or leaves, another takes his place, continuing a solitary chain of devotion that remains unbroken. There is no electricity, no running water, no modern distractions. Here chanting echoes across the empty turquoise waters, intertwining with the howl of the wind. It is an isolation that would break most, but in Tibetan Buddhism, this absolute solitude is the ultimate bridge to enlightenment. The monk does not view the emptiness as a void, but as a space completely filled with peace. While Rituo represents the quiet endurance of faith, the Ali region also holds the ghosts of immense power. Tucked away in a desolate gorge of earth and clay lie the ruins of the Guje kingdom. Founded in the 9th century, this was once a thriving, wealthy empire that controlled the ancient trade routes for gold and silk. For 700 years, tens of thousands of people lived inside this colossal labyrinth of caves and fortresses carved directly into the mountain. They created astonishing Buddhist murals that still hold their vibrant red and gold pigments today. Yet, in the 17th century, the Guj kingdom vanished almost overnight. Whether by war, famine, or environmental collapse, an entire civilization was swallowed by the earth, leaving behind only an empire of dust. Walking through these silent corridors, you can feel the heavy echoes of history, a stark reminder that in the face of the Himalayas, human conquest is only temporary. Whether it is the enduring devotion of a solitary monk or the fallen walls of a forgotten empire, history on the roof of the world is etched directly into the stone. The temples and ruins are not just monuments, they are testaments to humanity's desire to reach closer to the heavens. As we leave the Ali South route behind, the true meaning of this journey comes into focus. You do not come to the third pole to conquer it. You come to be humbled by it, to witness the ancient ice, the fierce sapphire lakes, the whispering ruins, and the towering seats of the gods. It is a pilgrimage that strips away the noise of the world, leaving you with only the vast, breathtaking stillness of the earth and the untamed wild.